What's going on, y'all? It's your man Jay Rich.
It's Dre.
Back on the Jay and Dre podcast.
Yes, sir.
You know what I'm saying? Hope you didn't miss us. You know, we back again.
Yes, sir. How you living, bro?
Hey, man, I'm doing good, bro. Like, Christmas time, obviously.
Yeah.
You know, happy holidays. Yeah.
It's that time of the year.
Episode.
Most
so,
wonderful
yeah.
time of the year, as they say.
Okay. We appreciate the caution from Mr. Leon J. Lattimore. But, hey, man, how you been, though, man? Like, I feel like a lot of good things, coming your way.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
we can't just not. Come on, bro. We gotta talk about it.
Gotta talk about it. Yeah, I've been doing good, bro. You know, obviously, got the news last week that I made the Forbes 30 under 30 list, bro. So it took me a minute to like really like take it in, honestly, because it hadn't fully hit me up until recently, bro. But now it's like, yeah, I've been taking it all in, bro, and I'm super grateful for just everybody that's been supporting me.
Yeah, bro.
Man. But yeah, bro, it's been exciting times, honestly. Like, I don't know. Like, yeah, again, that's all I can say. I'm just happy, bro.
That's real. Yeah. And I feel like something that you trying to say, like, you gotta like take it in, everything. It's like, bro, this is something that's like you can always say that you were on,
Yeah.
So it's like that's never gonna really go away.
Yeah, you're right, bro. Absolutely.
So you don't even have to like take time, bro. This is what it is now.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that's true, man. You're right, man. And again, it's just every now and then, it just hits me. It's just like, man, what, like Forbes? Like that's a big deal, bro. And like I almost, it was like surreal, like even like getting like the news. Like when I first saw it, like I don't know. It took me a second, even when I read it, to even process what I was reading, bro. So yeah, I don't know, but
yeah,
it's just super happy, bro, to kind of get that recognition for like your hard work,
Mm-hmm.
And
yeah.
Again, I can't be grateful enough, man, for sure.
Man, bro, hey, so congrats on that, bro.
Appreciate it, bro.
Hey, in the chat, comments, all of that. I said chat, comment, congrats to Leandre, man. So obviously this podcast, we're doing big things. But
yeah, bro, and like exactly, I ain't the only one that's been doing stuff, bro.
Hey, man,
this man's been big on his media wave, bro. I'm telling you.
Hey, bro, listen, man, like
gotta talk about it, bro. Go ahead.
Yeah. Just being able to report, at the Thunder game, NBA game, you know what I'm saying, against my Mavs, you know what I mean. Like I feel like I have dreams like this, like that's how much I loved it. So
yeah.
Like seeing that it actually happened, getting a chance to interview J Dub, and like he really answered my question. That was just, I felt like just being there, like it feels like I'm like this is where I'm really supposed to be.
Absolutely.
Like I didn't feel like it was overwhelming for me because I've just done a lot, like with just interviewing a lot of players and athletes in this community. So like
exactly, bro.
Exactly,
like you said, you're not out of place, bro. You exactly are where you're supposed to be, bro.
So, hey, thanks, bro. Yeah. Jason Kidd too,
you talk about Jason Kidd too, bro.
Like, come on, man.
That's a legend right there.
Man, shout out J Kidd, man.
Yeah,
and the Mavs for real. Asked him 2 questions. He gave great answers too, and like that interviewing Jason Kidd really kind of had me shaking a little bit. Like, that's J Kidd right there,
bro. It's like you said, it's a legend, literally.
Yeah, so I was like, dang, man, he's answering my question, so I just had that feeling like this is where I'm supposed to be. I'm going to be back doing this more often,
Absolutely,
coming in contact with more, professional, athletes. So, yeah, bro, I'll be back. But, yeah, just dream come true,
Yeah, man. Congrats on that, too, bro.
Yeah.
We already know it's the first of many, like you said. Like, you just getting started, bro. So, it's
yeah,
good.
Appreciate that, bro.
Continue to go up from here, man. We're looking forward to that. So you gotta stay tuned, and then you're gonna be on the radio soon. Like, you can talk about that, bro.
Tune in to 105.3 on Tuesday. Just I'm gonna be on the radio talking about fantasy football.
Yeah.
We always talking about it, our teams, how we looking. Sunday, of course. So we watching a lot of games right now. So definitely let us know how your team is looking. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But I'll be on 105.3. Check me out. Talking fantasy football. Trying to make that a type of like every now and then thing too. That's what they've been talking about. I just want to see it actually happen. But yeah.
Yeah. And speaking of fantasy football, I'm so glad that we got to that topic because first of all, I had this later down the line. So I was gonna wait before we got to it, but since you mentioned it, I'm like, you know what? I think I should just go ahead and bring it up. So me and Jay Rich is in a fantasy football league, right?
Let's talk about it.
Yeah, we gotta talk about it. And I know there's a certain someone who is not gonna want to hear this, and they're gonna be upset when they see this. And out of respect for them, we're not gonna say no names or nothing like that.
No, we're not doing that.
This has got to be the biggest case of collusion I've ever seen in my lifetime.
Man. That's the first thing I thought. Like,
this man trades away Jamar Chase and Jackson Smith and Jigba. First of all,
let's just start there.
Let's talk about how lucky you are to even end up with both of them on your team to begin with, right? Because like obviously Jason went later
lucky
in fantasy rounds and was a big steal. So we're talking about the wide receiver 1 and the wide receiver 2 right now, literally. What sense does it make to trade them away to another team? And then they did it right before the deadline, so nobody had a chance to veto or to overturn it.
Yeah, that was the interesting. Yeah, like that was crazy too. Like it happened like minutes before.
Yeah.
And boom.
Yeah, just crazy.
Nothing
bro.
We could do about this.
And then mind you trade them for, and you get who? T Higgins in return, and then who else was it? I don't even know.
He got Jettas.
It does. Yeah. Okay.
And then he got Jettas, T Higgins, and who was the running back? Cannot think who the running back was. I'm gonna go to it though. We gonna go to it.
Yeah, hold on, because I can't stress enough. And it's like, you know, in the past, this fantasy league, we haven't had any money in it. You know what I'm saying? But we tried to do something different this year. So you can imagine our surprise and how upset we are when we see stuff like this happening.
Yeah, man. I feel like me and you were the ones that really were just not trying to let this slide at all.
Not at all.
Because like it was like, if you can imagine in the group chat, like it was kind of silent. Like nobody was really acknowledging this thing. And it's just kind of like, nah, we're not going to let this slide. And when, I
think what's also crazy, too, though, is that, I think we thought that maybe it was like collusion on both ends. But a certain someone was in the group chat displaying their ball knowledge or lack thereof. And I was like, dang, maybe this dude really doesn't know what's going on.
You know what? I mean, there's... After we saw, like, yeah, pretty much what you were saying. I'm like,
moving forward, we're going to have some type of, I don't know, fantasy football class before we do a draft. We just going to have to set rules, and everybody's just going to have to be
You shouldn't have to do that.
You shouldn't. But this is what it's come to. So, all my hard work this year in fantasy football, we still in the playoffs, but it just, I feel like it doesn't even mean anything now. It just...
Oh, here we go.
The integrity of the league was just lost in one trade.
Oh yeah, now let's say the trade because it's even crazier than that.
Oh yeah, bro.
It's Jamar Chase, Kyron Williams, and JSN.
Oh my God, bro.
For the Lions defense, Justin Jefferson, Quentin Johnston, and T Higgins.
Yeah, bro. Do y'all hear this? He should be banned from playing.
He should be banned.
Like, it was about to catch that. It was about to drop right there.
I appreciate it. Yeah, man. I really, and I'm gonna be real. I put it on internet, put it on my social medias, and just random fantasy players out there, we're calling it collusion too. They're talking about league is in shambles.
It is. The whole integrity is gone, bro. And I would have still been kind of mad, but like, had we not put money in it, I wouldn't have really cared at the end of the day. But the fact that we had a little money pool,
honestly, I probably would still care.
Winners pot, you know what I'm saying? It's like, okay, we all got to take it seriously.
Yeah, no, with the money on the line, like it's no question.
Yeah, it's not a question.
And then like we from outside looking in, we're like what's going on? Like. We didn't just put bread in this for no reason. Like,
and now that you say the trade out loud, bro, it just makes me more upset. Like, I'm honestly about to go text the group chat again right now. at this point. Like it's got me, just very upset, bro. And I feel like the league was going good this year. We were making some real good trades actually in the beginning that I thought were
Yeah.
like really bold, but like good. You know what I'm saying? Like
Yeah.
it wasn't nothing that was out of the ordinary per se. But this is just it gets to a point.
Yeah, I think the league was really competitive, honestly.
Yeah, it was.
Because I have a lot of teams, like, and I feel like this league was actually, like, you cannot be no slouch, you know what I'm saying? So just the lack of, like, just ball knowledge in the situation is just kind of like I couldn't believe it. And then hearing, like, the responses in the group chat saying, like, that I didn't know and I'm just trying to play and blah, blah, blah. It just didn't make sense because of how competitive this league has really been. It's either maybe I didn't peep this, and maybe it was just some of us just kind of just trying to learn, but like it just didn't feel that way from ever since we started playing this league. I'm just being honest.
Yeah, and it's just I'm gonna just say this to the person because you know who you are. And it's like I love you, fam, but fantasy football might not be for you, dog. Might need to go ahead and just remove yourself from the league and maybe spend some time studying up, doing the knowledge, as they say, and then we could come back to this as adults with integrity.
Man, so
because this is just absolutely not. It was too much. And I'm gonna leave it at that because we don't go too much of a tangent about it. But that was just it was too crazy not to mention. That's just how I feel about it. But on another note, how are you feeling about football in general this year? Like NFL season is, is ramping up now, and like the playoff race is getting a little exciting. And we just saw like the Bills have that big comeback win over New England today. Man, that was huge, bro. Like that was a big win for them.
They needed that, yeah. And right, like I think the Patriots been on fire this year.
Yeah, they have.
So if you can catch them, get a good win. Definitely, you'll take that at this point. But man, I think football, this is the time, like you said, we're seeing who's really gonna be, leading this division. The Bears get another win today.
I know, man.
I mean, like the Patriots and the Bears. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Them being like leaders of both. I'm sure they were, of both conferences or whatever. I feel like really shows us that, this is a new era of football,
Yeah.
A lot of and I'm thinking the same thing for basketball, really. A lot of, like, and we say this a lot, but, like, our childhood, favorite players, they really are, like, weaving out, and it's becoming a new league with Caleb Williams and Drake May. And,
you're right.
You know what I'm saying? Like, it's really turning into that, and we got to get used to it.
Yeah, we do, bro. And there are a lot of teams that really are surprising me this year. And I think we just talked about it, too. Like, Jacksonville, for example,
Jacksonville,
they're 10-4, and they put up 48 on the Jets. And I know, the Jets haven't had that great of a season, but, man, they're looking good.
They're clicking right now.
Like,
even
with them not having, like, some of, like I don't know, like Travis Hunter, for example.
Right.
Like, his offensive presence wasn't quite like maybe what we were expecting.
Yeah, that's fair to say.
So to speak. But I don't know, not to put too many expectations on him anyways, but another example will even be like Brian Thomas Jr. He has not had that great of a year. And he's battled with some injuries too, but it's still crazy that despite all of that, they managed to have a great season this year so far. Like they're looking, I don't know.
And that's a young team too, that's hungry, hasn't really seen a lot.
Mm-hmm.
How they say Duval.
Yeah.
So, I like what they're doing.
Yeah, exactly. Carolina might have a chance to win their division.
Because
Tampa Bay, honestly, like, I thought that they were going to have a better season than what they are. And they've been somewhat exciting to watch. Like I said, I think on one of our earlier podcasts, like, they were one of my favorite teams to watch this year, and they still have, but they're just not winning as many games as I thought that they were going to. They've had a lot of close calls too, So,
they have.
But I don't know, it gives Carolina a chance to come out of the woods with this one, man. Like,
I think they have to play each other like 2 times in the last 3 weeks or whatever.
Okay,
so it's gonna really decide. Yeah, I don't know what's going on right now, but I really want Bryce Young to like. I'm rooting for Bryce Young,
Yeah,
man,
yeah,
because I really do think he is talented, bro.
yeah.
I like their team too. Another young team, man, and I really like their defense, man.
Yeah,
J.C. Horn out
yeah,
there,
he is
bro.
solid. Yeah, they
You
do
know
look
they,
pretty good. You know, so
yeah, I like that. So you know, hopefully at this point, I think like the Bucks were just so injury like
mhm,
prone. Like you either had like Mike Evans just came back,
mhm.
like
And he had a good game on
man,
that. You
I
know, but
know,
they still lost. But I mean, you know, he had a good game
yeah,
coming back from the injury too.
yeah,
So man, that's crazy. And then I don't know how you feel about your Cowboys right now.
man. This we gotta win out. We can't drop another one.
Yeah.
Play the Vikings team today that like we were talking about. Brian Flores is gonna give you a lot of looks.
Mhm.
Dak should be experienced enough to be aware of that and still be able to play and get us a win that we desperately need right
Yeah,
now.
we'll see which Dak shows up. You know what I'm saying? Might get you 3 interceptions tonight too. You never
Man,
know.
listen, man. Dak been balling this year, so
And you know, I
you
get
feel
it.
what I'm saying? Come on,
George
bro.
Pickens is the dude I think has been
Yeah,
the real like surprise. Well, I don't know if I would say surprise. Just the guy that's like having like the real breakout season right now.
right.
And I mean, Javonte Williams too is having a good year too. I think he bounced back a lot from his previous seasons too. So
Yeah,
he's definitely looking good. But I don't know. I'm ready for this season to be over in terms of my team. You know,
I
just
know,
the
bro.
the injuries have just made it really hard, man. And I know a lot of people are like, "Oh, you can't use that as an excuse," but like we've literally lost like half the team. I'm not even kidding.
Dang.
It is what it is. But I'm still excited looking into next season, and I think we're not out of the we're not out of the picture yet. Don't forget about us. We'll be back next season.
I
Just
mean, yeah. I mean, Jaden Daniels, y'all, AFC. I mean, NFC Championship game.
mhm.
So I think, yeah, y'all got to make a few moves, but just getting guys back, like, that really was the thing for y'all. So,
Yeah.
uh, yeah.
But
Well,
I know another thing you wanted to talk about too, man, with the Colts signing
uh,
Phillip Rivers, bro. How do you feel about that?
man, I just feel like their only option being Phillip Rivers. Like, come on, bro. Like, Cam is out there. Like, I see Phillip Rivers. He's getting a chance. He threw a touchdown. I don't know what the score is,
Yeah,
but
I was literally about to check that. It's 13-12 right now. But
okay. Um, how do you go get a player that's 5 years retired? And we were talking about this too, like
they
before these
just
backups out here.
yeah, that's what I was wondering too. I guess Phillip Rivers is a legend, right? Like he's gonna be in the Hall of Fame, and I mean, obviously him playing now like delays that. I think
Oh
by
yeah,
like because now he has to retire again and do the whole process over. But
dang.
it still just makes you wonder with his age and again how long he's been out of the league. It's like there was no one else that they could find that they would trust enough. And if that's the case, I will say that that's a problem for the league if that's truly the case, because it can't keep being this thing of them keep going to find these like QBs that have retired and keep trying to bring them back. Like I don't know, the thing happened with Joe Flacco, and I think sometimes it
Man,
works out that they kind of show a little bit of like their experience and just being able to really manage a game and get you wins. But and maybe that's what I was wondering. Like, do you think the experience is like really making that much of a difference with them? Like,
yeah, I think so because of who we're really talking about, and like, man, I just think our era of players growing up, seeing Phillip Rivers
uh,
with Damian Tomlinson and even his days with Keenan Allen
mm-hmm.
and I don't know, just all the Antonio
Antonio
Gates.
Gates, yep,
So I just feel like they just really was balling like that. I
yeah,
mean, and we're talking about Joe Flacco. I mean, a Super Bowl champion.
that's
So
true.
these aren't. If we do go get these vets, like at least they've shown what they can really
Yeah,
do, man.
yeah,
And I
I
don't. It's hard for you to deny that
yeah.
sometimes.
But I guess that just goes back to what we were talking about. I think we've had this conversation before when it seems like QBs are coming into the league just like extremely underdeveloped, or for whatever reason they're
Man,
not getting the development they need while they're in the league. It's like
Yeah.
I don't know. I don't know what to say. I'm no real expert on this. I'm only going off of perception, to be honest. And just what
Yeah.
I'm seeing and how it's feeling, just watching. But it's something that just feels a little off right now with the QB development, and even again we talked about that with how like they don't really get a lot of chances QBs when you come from college to NFL. Like you're
Nope.
expected to perform, especially if you drafted like above a certain level. So man, I don't know what that is and why it's not happening. Like maybe it seemed like it once was before. Like I don't know. It's just
Yeah. I mean, I think it's a college problem,
you think so?
Yeah, I think it is. I think a lot of the like offensive coordinators now, like they want to be just these like this QB whisperer type of thing. And it's
Yeah.
like sometimes you're so worried on like what you're gonna call and like sometimes I feel like the play calling is just super aggressive that you forget the like simplicity of football sometimes, bro.
Okay.
Like I've even feel like the whole like going on fourth down so much, bro. When you're in field goal range and it's like I don't know. So I think it's a lot of forced errors, bro. Like I don't know, man.
I
Like
can see that.
and even just these young QBs, like even this draft class coming in, like Mendoza winning the Heisman, like we don't really know if like are these guys really ready for the league like this? Like
It's hard to say, and yeah, bro. I think that you would think that with the way college football is shaped now, that the transfer portal, in some ways, will help rectify the situation of QBs being kind of inexperienced because it seems like the transfer portal in some ways you think it would allow QBs more time in college football. At least that's how it seems.
okay, I see what. Like
and-
someone like Pavia, or like
Right.
like has been to a few schools and
right,
stuff.
exactly, yeah. And,
I see what you mean. Because first I was like, I thought that was like, it's more NIL that's probably hurting it.
Yeah. Yeah, I can see that, but I don't know. It's really hard to figure out what like the real solution to the problem is, and maybe it's more than one solution. Honestly, like it's a few things.
Yeah,
to fix, but
that's true.
I'm hoping that it's just like a bad like stint in just like the sport, and not that it's like going to be a long lasting problem. I know you said that you think it might be like something that needs to be really addressed, but
Yeah.
like it hasn't been that long ago since we've had like some real good like QBs come to the league. You know what I mean?
Yeah, that's true.
And like you said, we just got like Drake May, like Jaden Daniels. Like that wasn't that long ago, but
Yeah. I still think their numbers aren't like, they're not crazy. Like,
I mean,
I don't know. Like, I think the league used to be so much of like that air raid, bro. Like, that just.
Jaden Daniels' numbers last year was crazy. I mean, he had probably the best.
Yeah, no, his numbers
season
were.
of
You're
any
right.
QB ever, but
Yeah.
And I feel like this year with the injuries, he didn't really get
The
a chance
passing
to-
wasn't that crazy, though.
I mean,
Like,
I can see that.
it still wasn't like 4,000 or something like that.
And to
But
his
he-
defense,
don't-
Washington doesn't have like the best receiving core, anyways.
Yeah.
Like Terry McLaurin is solid. You already know I'm very pro Terry, but like
Scary Terry.
we have Debo this year, obviously, but aside from that, like it's always been a little shaky these past few seasons. So
Yeah.
but, I don't know, not to get too far into that, but I don't know, man. I guess like you said, with this year's QB class, we'll see. And Mendoza obviously being like the Heisman winner, like he's gonna come with some expectations depending on what team he goes to.
That's true.
And
Yep.
I am wondering like where that's gonna fall. Like I don't know who's like top of like the draft order right now. I'm assuming it would be like maybe the Jets or
Yeah.
like
That
is there a
sounds
team
about
that's
right.
playing worse than they are? Like Washington maybe.
Shoot.
We won today though, so
I don't think y'all playing as bad as them. I
Yeah.
mean,
And like I said, we got to win today, so maybe that.
the Saints,
Oh yeah.
right?
No.
Are they?
Let's see here. I'm about to look it up.
Yeah.
So I'm looking at a mock draft right now, and it actually has. Let's see.
If they have Mendoza at 1, I won't be.
It's looking like the Giants might get the first pick. So I'm not sure.
I don't think they're gonna get a QB.
Yeah, they might trade that pick. You never know. That could happen if somebody really feels like Mendoza is like that, and that's who they kind of have going like top right now. Mendoza
I knew
from
it.
Indiana, and then you got Dante Moore from Oregon.
Okay.
Let's see.
Man, those are just.
You got Arvell Reese from Ohio State. Then
Is that the defensive dude?
yeah, he's
Yeah,
a
crazy.
edge. Carnell Tate, also the wide receiver from
They got him
Ohio
going
State.
that high?
Yeah,
Wow.
potentially. I mean, it's again, things always like can get switched up. Like
Yeah.
again, mock drafts never tell the full story, but I mean, for the most part, they can definitely give you a good picture. Caleb Downs obviously might be a top 10 pick. I think he'd be solid too.
Yeah, that's a good pick.
Yeah, but I was trying to see like who's like the next QB after like those two, and yeah, it's a pretty steep drop off. I'm not seeing any more really projected to go in the first round like that.
Dang, you talking about quarterbacks?
Yeah,
Where they got Pavy at?
that's what I'm looking for. Ty Simpson is one that they kind of
Ty Simpson, yeah.
So, but yeah, I don't see
We'll
Pavy
see.
at least not in the first round projections.
Yeah, I think he might because he's older probably.
Yeah,
But that
but
don't
again,
always
it's like
Jaden Daniels was like 24, wasn't he?
and again, it's like if you want them to be able to like have that experience and poise, like come into the league and win now, it's like you're gonna have to compromise somewhere. It's like
Yeah.
maybe you're gonna have to understand they're not always gonna be ready for that at 20, 21, 22 years old.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah, maybe a little more developed brain when you're closer to 25. Like that stuff does kind of matter, bro. Like your decision making, like the way you process stuff, like all of that makes a difference.
Yeah.
Especially for the QB position. We know this. So I don't know, man. That's interesting. But we'll see. I mean, I don't know. I kinda like Indiana's like story this year with how they've like really changed like they've turned around their entire football program. So
Shout out Kurt Signetti.
but because of that, yeah, I think because of that, part of me want to see like Mendoza succeed in the league too, just to kind of really put the icing on the cake with how they've performed this year, and hopefully like he can still like, I mean, we'll see a little bit about what he's made of in the playoffs too. I mean, that's gonna be another test. So I think performing on a big stage like that could definitely give you a little bit of an idea of how he'll handle the pressure going into the league.
Yeah.
Obviously, we know it's a completely different world when you get to the NFL, but
no, I mean, yeah,
only go with what we got so far.
Right. No, it's definitely we're gonna be anticipating that for sure.
Yeah.
I think even just shortly to talk about it, just how the college football playoff rankings even unfolded was really, really controversial this year. And
maybe we can get into that real quickly, bro, because we haven't talked much about that, and I actually do want to talk a little bit about how this is played out, especially with Notre Dame, bro.
Yeah,
that is some of the most interesting stuff that I've seen. And I think they're like really shaking up a lot of stuff with maybe how they're gonna approach this stuff moving forward.
For sure.
I think for two reasons. One, Notre Dame decided not to play in the bowl game this year since they aren't in the playoffs, and it's like that's gonna change something across like the bowl landscape basically of bowl games. And
yeah.
I can also see like it. Did you hear about whatever like the memorandum of understanding that they have that says that if they finish in the top 12, they automatically get into the playoffs next season?
Man, I was hoping it wasn't real.
I don't understand how that's allowed. I don't understand like it just doesn't make sense to me. Maybe I need to go and read what it actually says or something. I don't know if I can get access to it.
I think the big thing about it is because they're not in a conference.
Right.
And they're taking advantage of that. And I think it's just not fair.
It's not, bro.
I mean, I didn't that. That's pretty crazy. Like, you're getting automatic bids now.
Yeah.
And I think part of it is because the fact that the college football playoff has some auto bids for the conference championships. Yeah. Maybe they can negotiate that because the teams in the conference, they have bids
that's a good point.
You feel what I'm saying? Yeah, maybe legally or whatever it may be, they can argue that.
Yeah,
and it's not right.
Yeah, I agree to that point. It's just join the conference, man. Come on.
And there's all the stuff with the ACC.
Doesn't Notre Dame don't the rest of their sports teams play in conferences
Yeah, they're part of the ACC.
In the ACC, yeah. So I'm why don't you just play in the ACC, man?
Well, they don't want to share their revenue.
Okay.
Cause their TV deals, bro. Yeah. They're such a sought after brand that they negotiate those independently, bro.
I see what you're saying.
And they don't got to share that with no one.
But bro, it's just not good for the sport.
It's not the sport. The sport is low key is in a very scary position right now.
It is.
Like, it's not the way that just the conference realignment is already messed up.
Yeah.
And I feel like it's going to get even worse. Like, we have, like, the Big Ten. It's like an 18-team conference or whatever it is. Like, bro, that's...
Same with, the SEC. And I think because of that, it's like we have so many teams from both of those conferences in the playoffs now, too. Like what? You have Alabama, Oklahoma, then you have Ole Miss, Georgia, Texas A&M.
Yeah, is that 5 or 4?
How many is that? 1, 2, 3, 4,
I think 5.
it's 5. Yeah. And then you got Oregon, Indiana,
Ohio
State, and then that's it for.
That's it. They got
Big
3.
Ten. But then of course you got Miami
and those.
Yeah, and then Texas Tech is the only
Texas Tech, yeah.
12 school. So I don't know, man.
My problem, bro, is I feel like the committee this year looked at looked at how many losses you had, but it's like they didn't even watch the games, bro. Like, that's how I really feel, because it's like they're only looking at, this team you have 3 losses, this team has 2 losses. All right, they're automatically better than you. But it's like, who did they lose to, and who did you lose to?
Yeah.
Like, if you actually sit and watch football, bro, like, they're looking at numbers.
With some of them, I think they kind of got right, because we talked about the one with the reason Notre Dame got left out was, I think, the head-to-head they had with Miami.
Yeah.
So I think, to that regard, but again, it's just so it is weird when they look at that now, but I think there's a little bit of bias too, because if you're a 3-loss team from the SEC, like, you're definitely gonna have a better chance to get into the playoffs, especially depending on who you lose to.
Right. Yeah.
So it's just, I don't know, man. It just really sucks, honestly.
Yeah. It's, man.
Yeah, but I don't know. Well, not to be like, the ones that are just hating on the college football playoffs, because we are excited to see how this is going to play out.
You talking to the Texas fan right now. You know I'm salty.
Yeah, I know you are.
But, no, yeah, I know. There's going to be some good football, bro. Like, it's been a great season still with all that. Like,
exactly. And I'm looking forward to that OU-Alabama rematch. You know what I'm saying? Like, I think that's going to be a good game.
Here in Norman, so.
Yes, sir. Yeah, I'm looking forward to that. And there's going to be some other good games, too, that I'm looking forward to. Again, I really want to see what Indiana's going to do. Unfortunately, they have the path of, like, OU, so, somebody's going to have to take that L. I said they're going through the same path as OU.
Who is?
Indiana.
Oh, so they play each other?
Yeah, they play the winner
of this game? Ooh.
So, yeah, that would be interesting.
I like that they have the bowls, like, at that second round.
Yeah.
Like, that's cool.
Agree.
It's cool.
I agree. That was smart of them. And also having, like, that first, like, game, like, actually, like, at home, like, in a college campus, like, man, that.
They got that right for sure.
Yeah, I agree. So that's going to be exciting to see, and I'm looking forward to that. But, man, on another note, bro, I think we got to talk just a little bit about the Thunder. And we shifted a little bit into football to talk about that fantasy stuff. But to get back on the Thunder stuff, man, they lost last night to the Spurs in the NBA Cup semifinals, and, I think that's fine. I think the Spurs are a good team, and they're only going to get better with Wemby. You know what I'm saying? So it is what it is. Aside from that, man, it's only their second loss of the season. Like, we really might be talking about one of the greatest teams like, really ever assembled. And it feels surreal to say that, because it's like really, like, when you say that, and it's like, yeah, really, for real.
Man, this is like the stats are like they're all leading.
Yeah.
Their defensive stats is what really is just so shocking to me, man. Like, how that they really have a bunch of dogs, man, that can lock up, and they don't care. They don't care who does it, really. Yeah. And it's hard to find, bro. I think they're actually, like, they hang out outside of basketball. Like, they like being around each other, bro.
They just have a lot of chemistry, and the entire team has it, bro. When you can go that deep into your bench, like when he's playing, and it's like, it's really crazy to see. And I think I saw a stat where I think, like, SGA is the only one averaging over, like, 30 minutes a game, which is also crazy because he's still sitting out, like, a lot of fourth quarters, So if we're talking about, like, longevity of, like, really going through, like, the season, I think they're well equipped to go for the record. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So it would be interesting to see how this plays out. And I think that they could do it without burning themselves out when the playoffs come. If they can keep this the way that they're playing
I think
now,
the way they rotate,
yeah.
and like I think they can sustain it, man.
And they've
like,
been doing this for a while anyway. So
they really have, and it's kind of like we've seen it more close up.
Yeah.
We've seen how like this well-oiled machine now started with Sam Presti, really, and shoot, Mark Dadnall knows what he's doing too with those rotations.
Yeah,
they know what they have, and it's like I was even looking at who they could draft next year, bro. Like they talking about if they get like the third pick, they could get like AJ DeVancer or something like that. Like that would not be fair, bro.
Yeah, it's insane. Sam Presti again. I say it, the greatest general manager maybe of all time, bro.
It has to be.
Like he needs a statue somewhere. Cause
right,
man. But I don't know. Like the NBA this year has been exciting. Even outside of that, like the Pistons are looking really good too, man. They dominating the East right now, and man, like who would have thought that? Like how long has it been since we've seen the Pistons looking this good?
Man, I barely could even. I was like maybe 5.
Yeah, we talk about Chauncey Billups.
Yeah,
Rip Hamilton.
Man, Ben Wallace.
Yeah, exactly. Like that's Rasheed Wallace.
Man. Yeah, exactly, bro. Yeah, that's. Shout out to I think Cade Cunningham really like molding a new culture, and been rocking with Detroit since he got there. I feel like, he really made it known, like, let's do it,
Yeah, that's true. And he really stuck with it, too. You know what I'm saying? And you got to commend that, man. It's good to see, like, it's, like, paying off. They really looking good. And, man, I would love to see them make a good playoff run, too. Like, that would be great for that organization moving forward, man. So, like them, the Knicks obviously looking good, too, so – obviously, they're going to the finals for the NBA Cup. So,
so who did they beat?
They beat the Magic.
Okay.
So
that's kind of the two teams that I feel are the best in the East anyway.
Really? You think so?
As of right now, let me not discredit the Celtics.
Yeah,
though, but
I say the Celtics still around. You know what I'm saying? And
yeah.
The Sixers kind of hanging in there too a little bit.
Sixers is better, right, man. Tyrese Maxey.
The Magic are looking a lot better too, so they got Desmond Bane and Paolo Banchero. So they're
don't forget my boy Franz, man.
Yeah, exactly, Franz Wagner, bro. So yeah, they really balling over there, and it's exciting to see another shift happening where we're seeing some teams finally come back into the forefront of like that winning culture that we used to see with some of them in the past, you know what I'm saying? So, again, like this,
like the Dwight Howard making it to the finals.
Bro,
back
exactly,
then.
bro. Who's there for them days, man? They don't
feeling like
unks now. They don't even know about that.
They don't, man. So even just going to that, like, can you name like top 5 like, I guess like players under like 25 in the NBA?
Under 25, top 5. Oh man, that's.
Oh wait, is Shea 26 now?
That's a good question. That's what I was gonna say. I'm not gonna lie to you. I don't.
Let's just do a top 5 players.
Okay, I was gonna say I'm not too up to date with everyone's ages.
Yeah.
Top 5. Obviously you got to go with Shea. Like he's number 1, reigning MVP, and he's not showing no signs of slowing down to me. So I don't see why he can't still be the number 1 guy. Who are you thinking like after that?
I gotta say Jokic.
Of course, Jokic for sure. How do you feel about maybe the way like Luka is playing this year with?
Yeah, Luka's definitely top 5. Yeah.
Okay. And I'm looking at some of the stats right now. So here are like it's still early, of course, but some of the scoring leaders. Tyrese Maxey is up there right now.
And
Donovan Mitchell too. So and I know scoring doesn't tell the full story of how you rank players, but showing some real offensive dominance right now with some of them. And that's exciting to see. Where do you rank Wemby right now? Like
I was gonna say, man, I know he just came back from injury, but like I put Wemby in that top 5.
In the top 5,
I really do.
Yeah, man,
I do, bro.
It's like I'm not a Wemby hater, okay. let me be clear about this. I recognize the talent that he has. He's a ridiculous athlete, and he's well on his way probably to being the best player in the league. Like undoubtedly, talk about MVPs. After MVP, that kind of thing. Probably gonna win some championships, and it just bothers me because in order for him to do that, he's gonna have to beat the Thunder. So it's like I see a arch enemy on the rise, and the Thunder fan in me doesn't like it.
Yeah, no, I feel that. I mean, shoot, bro.
I just, what I'm saying?
Tough,
it's
man.
like it's
the
bothering
Thunder
me.
got squad to. I mean, they still the ones you got to dethrone, but like,
right.
Shoot, yeah, I know. Like Wemby is on his way. I mean,
and it's scary.
Yeah, it is because it's defensively.
Yeah, it's
he really can just alter shots, and you don't even take the shot anymore.
Yeah,
because he's there.
I don't even know, man. It's like watching a warlord leading an army down a hill or something. You just see it in the distance. You just, hear all you hear is the rumbling of the horses charging towards your base. So
man,
that's how it feels watching Wemby right now. It's just because you know what's coming. Like you just know it's only a matter of time before he like really becomes a problem, because he's a problem now, but like I don't know.
It's just been
I've never seen anything like this, and I don't want to like overstate it, but I don't want to understate it either. Like it really does feel like he's gonna be a serious problem. But
yeah,
I say all that to say, man, Thunder is still the top dog right now. So they beat us in the semifinals, and they can have that. Get their extra 300K. They deserve it. Whatever.
Yeah.
We all know what the end goal is, and
right.
we all know what everyone really wants. We know what cup they really want to win.
Yeah, because we don't even remember who won it. Like you don't really care.
It ain't none of that stuff with the blue court and all that. The blue court's nice, you know what I'm saying, but we want that one that comes at the end of the season.
Yeah,
that Larry O'Brien. That's what we're looking for.
Right.
That back to back. That shoot the win record. I think again they might have a good chance of getting it, bro. So
7-3-9, man. It is in danger.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to seeing how they can keep this pace going, man. That's gonna be exciting. And again, just great times. I think to be in Oklahoma City right now, to just see like all these things that are happening with this winning culture that we're building, man, it's having an effect on us. I think
Yeah, for sure.
Things to look forward to, But again, man, it's really exciting, and I don't know. I feel like, just I'm looking forward to the next Thunder parade. That's all I'm gonna say. It's like I learned how to handle it being at the first one last year, so we'll be a lot better prepared for the next one.
Yeah, nah, that's real. Like that's fast because it was definitely like the unreal day in the city.
Yeah.
But yeah, man. So what do you think about like the game just getting global? Like I feel like a lot of the players we just named, those are international players, and like the All-Star game coming up. It's like NBA versus World.
Yeah, the new layout that they're doing. I mean, we've been talking about this, bro. Like how many of the last 4 or 5 MVPs have been from players that are all like from other countries, and if you look at the list before then, it's like overwhelmingly players from the United States. So that alone tells you how much the league has like shifted, and that gets into like the whole little debate about like the world champions, stuff like that. But all that aside, like I think just to your point, like the NBA is like a international league in terms of like the talent. I think like all the best talent from around the world comes to the NBA. Like that is like the cream of the crop in terms of like competition. Like probably the amount of money you can make. I don't see any other like league that's offering like that for
no.
So there's just so much that's around it that makes it that way. But yeah, bro, I don't know. It's expanded, man, and I'm pretty sure like the NBA has invested a lot of money in just their global outreach and really trying to develop the sport like outside of this. So I think they're doing it for that reason. I think maybe that's a part of why we're seeing this like now, where it's just become a lot more accessible for players.
That's true. Yeah, I mean, they had to be. I feel like basketball is really, really a game of like influence a lot. I feel like it's like you're watching somebody growing up most of the time. Most of the time, and yeah, it's gone global, and we're seeing that. Yeah, that's a great point.
And it's probably also like scouting too. Like maybe it's, you know, I think maybe at some point it probably wasn't as common for every team to just have scouts that they were just sending overseas and just spending lots of time over there really finding players like maybe what we see now. You know, so
I would love to see what the Thunder are doing on that aspect, man.
Yeah.
Like, because, you found someone like Topic or whatever.
Right. You know what I'm saying?
I don't know. Like, I just think, yeah.
And I don't know. Again, players like Wemby, like, again, it's just, where did he come from? I don't know. It's just crazy to see. In a good way, Like, I don't think it's bad for the league, honestly. I think, if anything, maybe it'll make stuff like the Olympics a little more competitive when we start seeing those kind of things. The was it the FIBA? Is that what it's called? The
FIBA, yeah.
FIBA Cup. So that kind of thing. So
they got that like Eurobasket. Yeah, that too has gotten really popular.
Yeah. I need to watch some more of that stuff. I honestly want to get more into Eurobasket and just
Because I mean, shoot, like I kind of think it's crazy that. Like, some of these organizations really let, like Luka and Giannis play in this thing, bro. Because, like, they really could get hurt, bro.
Yeah, but I mean, it's representing their country, bro. So, I think you kind of got to let them do it.
Yeah, that's true.
I guess maybe, I don't know if they have to let them do it, but I'm glad that they do. I'll just say that much.
Right, yeah.
So, yeah, I don't know. Like you said, man, it's interesting times with how the league is, like, really shifting, and I'm wondering if we'll start seeing something similar to that in the NFL with the way they're also trying to expand, just like their reach.
Very good point.
And it may be a little harder because I think basketball is just a little more globally popular than American football, right? Like
easier to play too.
Yeah,
all you need is sometimes these countries they don't even be having a real goal like that.
Yeah. So that's a good point, but yeah, I don't know. I wonder like how it happened with like the NFL with the way they're trying to expand, and if we'll start seeing more international players. Because I think it's happening a little bit too. Like there've been some times. That's crazy.
I don't know how that happened.
Yeah, I don't know how that happened either.
Because I feel like I don't think you really touched it though.
I didn't touch it, bro. I don't know. It was just
some ghosts or whatever.
Yeah, we got a ghost in the podcast room, y'all. I don't know. But,
can we wait? Hold on, I just saw something, bro.
What?
We gotta talk about this real quick, bro. Patrick Mahomes tore his ACL.
Tore his ACL?
Yes, bro.
Oh man, dang.
So yeah, bro. I hate that. I'm not, man. You hate to see that.
Yeah, you do, man. That's bad.
So
what? That puts him out for what? Does it say how long?
I don't know.
What is that like?
I mean, that's season ending,
at least
bro.
Like 8 to 10 months.
Yeah, that's season ending for sure.
Oh, for sure.
So it's like, man, I don't.
They got eliminated today, so that